Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So this is my first vlog of 2024. As you can see, I have a lot of stuff to do and I'm starting with cleaning. I just feel like it's so important to make sure your space is clean just so that your mind is also clean and organized and things like that. Like I heard somebody say before that your living space is a reflection of your mindset. And I feel like that's just so real and important because I literally, like, anytime I don't have things together, I literally can feel it, like, in my spirit. And I think about things that I have to do, and there's so much stuff just based off of, like, my room not being clean or my living room or there being dishes in the sink and things like that. Now, don't get me wrong, I live with roommates and stuff, so sometimes it's a lot to clean up and keep up with. But for the most part, everyone does their own thing anyways. So, but I like to deep clean. Like when it comes down to actually like getting to mopping, sweeping, like all of that stuff as far as caring for the living room, I like to make sure that gets done. So yeah, I just wanted to let y'all know, like, this is a new year and it's time to cut out old habits, start new habits, fresh beginning. I know it's so cliche, but it really is a new chance to start. I honestly feel like every single day you wake up is a new start. It's a new chance that God has given you. He's blessed you with the chance to start over and do things right. The things that you didn't get right yesterday, you actually have today to try to get those things right. And the fact that He gives us a new chance every single day and His grace is like forever extending out to us and showing us that He loves us, I feel like that's just the realest love that you can ever think of or imagine. I know for this year, I definitely have a lot of things planned, but I honestly just plan to go with the flow because really, I can't really plan my life out. I know I have things I want to do, but really, whatever God wants to happen in my life is what's going to happen. As long as I'm staying on track and doing the things that He's placed in my heart to do, I know the rest of the things will come into play and they will line up and whatever. So I really can't like just go through a list of things that I have for the year and things that I want to do. I have main points, of course, but like I said, I'm not gonna go into detail about every single thing I want to do and every single thing every month what I think is gonna happen because God is always gonna override those things. So yeah, I hope, girl, whatever it is that you want to do it. Don't sleep on the dreams that God has given you. God has given all of us a vision of dreams and goals and things that so many of us look 10 years down the line and be like, oh, I was going to do that when they see someone else doing it, or I should have done that, or look back and regret doing it. Like, oh my gosh, maybe they never even tell anyone. And you just don't want that to be you. You want to be the girl that says, hey, I tried that, maybe it didn't work, or hey, I tried that and I found out that that doesn't work for me, but this does. But at least you can say that you tried and you went for it. And most times it will be successful if you follow the steps that God gives you and you be obedient to His word. It will work out for you. But most times we don't even try to see if we can inherit the thing God has for us because we never take the chance to start. We never take the chance to actually take one foot forward with our lives and the things that God has given us. Sometimes we think we have to have it all together. We think we have to have the car, the house, the technology, the laptop, the computer. It's like, no. Do it with whatever you have. I remember hearing a Pastor Michael Todd preach this message when I was younger about all you have is all you need. I will never forget it. I literally quote that to this day because it's so real. All you have is literally all you need. Right now, I'm not at like 1,000, 10,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel, but I know eventually that is where I want to be, and I know with consistency, and if I keep going, that is where I'll be because I'm already at 500 and I could be at 0 still, but because I literally start with what I have, I'm already at 500, which is like somewhere, and I don't compare my journey with other people. That's another thing. A lot of people compare their journey with others, and we're looking at this person like, oh my God, they did this in this amount of time, I should be able to do that. But it's like, no. One, you don't know what they prayed for, you don't know what work they put in, and two, it's just not your story. That's not the path that whatever the path God has for you, that is the path that you're going to end up taking regardless. So you might as well not compare. It does not matter what anyone else has going on and things like that, because you never know what someone has really dealt with. Someone may, for example, like YouTube, someone may make it like 100K subscribers within a year or less, but you don't know what that person has been through in life. You don't know how much work they put in. You don't know the sacrifices they made to be able to be consistent on YouTube. You don't know the dreams and the heart, the vision that God has shown them. But what you do know is the dreams that God has shown you. You do know the vision that God has gave you. You do know the dreams and goals that God has given to you. So that's the only thing that you can worry about. Like, really, we live in such a world where everyone compares, everyone wants the best thing, everyone wants it so fast, want to go get it. But in reality, it's like, no, wait. God is a God of patience. He's a God of waiting. And he wants you to be able to get the things that he has for you, so that you can appreciate it. Only God knows what it's going to take for you. He knows that if he gave you that in 2 months, you would fumble it, you would live for the world, you would probably spend the money drinking, partying, not even doing the right thing, living out in this world, doing all this crazy stuff. So he's going to wait for you personally. Now, the person over there, they can get it in 2 months and actually still honor God and still keep him first and still stay consistent, still not be lazy, still keep going harder. But for you, it may not be that, and he knows that, which is why he's going to wait to give it to you. The enemy doesn't care about you. He's going to give you whatever you want, because really it's not free. He makes you give something up to give him, to give you what you want. You got to give something up. God doesn't do that. God gives us everything we want just simply because he loves us. And I hope you remember that and cherish that all of 2024.